Beep, 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 beep.
Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording, and intro music, and hi there, welcome to the Sexperts. I'm your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, maker of Coke Soap.
That's
the
right.
only soap, handmade soap with cocaine in it.
I was going to say Coca-Cola, but that took an adult turn. That's okay, because we're an adult podcast, right?
It's not, you don't get messed up by it. It's just really good for your skin.
Are you serious? So you don't get high off the Coke soap?
No,
Oh.
it's cooked out. The active ingredients is cooked out.
Yeah, I figured that. All right.
That's the only reason it's legal.
So, speaking of legal, we are the Sexperts, and we are of legal age. Delilah is...
Although I admit, getting started a little sooner than that. You don't get as good as I am without getting a head start.
Well, you've had a lot of experience too. Where you're pushing 60 something, or you're old.
I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Okay, all right. We won't give away ages, and I'm around 22-ish. So,
And once a sexpert, always a sexpert.
yeah, it's true. You know, young, old. You know,
People have tried to beat it out of me, but I'm still here.
man. Speaking of beating it out of you, well, let's just go. That's such a good segue.
Did I just walk into something?
You just walked into the top of the day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so our time of the day comes from Kerry K. Kerry K wants to talk about beating the clock, masturbation at work. Beating the clock. So if you punch the clock, you're masturbating at work, basically.
Yeah, sometimes I think about how much the American workforce gets paid on an annual basis to jerk off.
And we'll talk all about that. By the way, we are the Sexperts. We're coming to you live every week with a different topic, different location. And we're actually now...
But one thing that's always always consistent.
Yeah.
Expertise on sex.
Yeah, and that's where our name comes from, is...
Yeah, it's kind of like a play on the words.
Yeah. And if you take the sex out of expert, you just get expert.
Which is not what we're going for here.
And then if you are a previous sexpert, you're an ex-sexpert.
Or an expert.
Or just an ex.
The circle of life.
Anyways, I hope you're caught up to date with the taxonomy. But yeah, we're coming to you live from Colonial Williamsburg.
Etymology.
What's taxonomy?
Taxonomy is like how you organize the word.
Okay.
Etymology is where it came from. I'm also a word spurt.
Tune in next week for Word Spurts with Delilah Haydair. We're going to talk about the word yuck. All right.
Yuck. We're going to start slow. 4 letters.
SLOW. We're here live at Colonial Williamsburg, the sexiest place on earth. I wish that I wish that Mildred hadn't gotten better. I was banging on her dying in that iron lung of hers. But she is doing so well now that I think we have another 50 years in our marriage. So
I feel really bad running that thing in the newspaper when somebody dies. The obituary.
Obituary, yeah.
I'm really good with words.
Word Spurt with Delilah Haydair. The taxonomy of obituary. Next episode.
But it's really awkward when you go ahead and pull the plug on the that's a bad choice of words. It's really bad when you run an obituary for someone who doesn't end up dying.
No, yeah.
If you can hear this, Mildred, inside the iron lung, bang if you can hear this. I apologize.
All right. Well, I think we've chit-chatted enough. We're here at Colonial Williamsburg. We got the fucking Liberty Bell or some shit here. I don't know. I'm not in my history. Let's welcome our guest. Hi there. He's sitting here waiting patiently listening. Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience out there?
Hello, I'm Dr. Willie T. Jellos.
Willie T. Jellos? Is that what you said?
Let me guess, you invented laughing gas?
Great thing you said that.
Yeah.
I'm a geneticist from the North Pole.
Oh, now I did get that name right. Willie T. Jellos?
Yes.
Okay. And you're a geneticist at the North Pole?
Correct.
What does that entail? I know, but the audience doesn't.
I breed the elves.
Are these like clones? Like Attack of the Clones, the Star Wars?
You don't breed
Jango
clones,
Fett?
bro.
You don't breed clones? Okay, all right. The word spurt here.
Clothes aren't bred, they're made, bro.
Correct.
Okay, you guys are on the same page here, so tell us all about breeding.
Well,
elves.
breeding the elves, it's I have to do a lot of genetic editing.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah.
The atmosphere up at the North Pole.
Yeah.
There's that hole in the ozone layer, correct?
Well, debatable. Some people say no, but
Well, it's very thin up there.
Okay, yeah,
and
we can all
so
agree on
it
that.
lets in a lot of helium.
Yes.
So if you remember the Polar Express,
yes,
yes,
Tom
that-
Hanks.
yes, that movie, great movie,
Yeah.
100% accurate depiction
Wow.
of the North Pole. So it is literally a city surrounding the true
Yeah.
physical and magnetic
I think it was physical and mental pole.
and mental. Yes. So a lot of helium
Yeah.
up in the atmosphere there.
Uh-huh.
So the elves, they're not 1.5, 2 feet tall.
Oh.
They're about 3.5, 4 feet tall.
Is that the sweet spot?
I mean, that's what they're all tall as right now.
But he-
Until the big man wants taller elves, I mean,
Yeah.
ergo, they would not be elves anymore.
Who's the big man? Is that Clarence Thomas from Bruce Springsteen band? He's dead. Who's the big man?
Wilt Chamberlain,
Wilt
LA
Chamberlain?
Lakers.
Klaus.
Klaus Kinski?
Klaus.
The actor?
No.
What? Who?
Santa.
No. What?
Santa runs the North Pole.
You mean there's a real life Santa Claus?
I told you, the Polar Express, 100%
Yeah.
accurate representation of the North Pole. He lives in that weird mansion, very
The
similar
weird mansion?
very similar to the architecture around us here, like the governor's palace or
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
So there's a guy named Santa Claus who dresses in a big red suit, really fat, white beard, lives in a mansion.
He is grotesquely fat. Yes.
How big?
Oh, he's pushing 700 kilos.
So does he even move around?
Oh,
Wait,
he moves.
what's a
He moves
kilo?
around. Yes,
Okay, what's a-
kilo,
Can you translate that?
kilogram.
Can you convert that for me?
It's about maybe 3.5 metric tons. I didn't major in math in college. Okay.
Fair enough.
Tune in
Which-
next week on Measurement Spurts with Willie T. Jellos.
Okay, I get that now. Earlier
Yeah.
you said word spurts.
Yeah.
And I thought it was
Oh.
SPURT.
Like spurts of words.
Yes, I didn't know you were portmanteauing words and experts.
Oh,
Word spurts.
portmanteau is a good word.
Word
Yes.
spurts is a is something that happens when you have Tourette's.
Oh, is that what happens? It sounds like a department store.
Like Leggets.
Leggets.
I got my trousers at word spurts.
Is that the word Leggets?
Yeah, but I
You
didn't.
remember Leggets and then you turn to Belk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was way before your time.
I am only 22. I read the internet.
Mildred told you about it.
Old bat. Let's do some word spurts. I think it's fun. We can come up with it. I'll start off. Baseball, nipples, baby. Blah, 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 blah. Isn't that fun?
But you have to say 3 and then just mumble it together.
Basically, I mean, we just come up with it. Delilah, try one.
Vacuum cleaner, cauliflower, radiator fan, apples, turtles,
Isn't it fun?
turquoise, blue.
Wow. You
Do
wanna,
they have to be dual syllable?
I think it's just anything. You just spurt out words. Go for
Sally
it.
sells seashells by the seashore.
Oh, wow. You're really good at that. I like tongue twisters. Speaking of tongue twisters, I want to get to our topic today, which is beating the clock, masturbation at work. And thank you, Kerry K, for that one.
I imagine.
I have a chart here.
I imagine
Can
Santa.
we go in the chart
One
now,
sec,
or-
one sec.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine Santa only working one day a year probably has a lot of time to mess around at work and not necessarily focus on what
You'd
he's
not
doing.
believe it. And
Yeah.
so having to breed these elves.
Yeah.
Like I said, Polar Express, 100% accurate depiction of the elves. You notice how they talk. The voices are high. It's because
Yeah.
of the helium in the atmosphere, but also
Oh.
that's now ingrained in their genes.
I gotcha.
And their lifespans are actually fairly short.
Like moth short, like hours, days.
like they die before they see One Christmas.
Well, here's the unfortunate
Wow.
thing. We really don't have a clock at the North Pole.
They don't work because of the magnets, or
That was the one thing that was wrong.
Is there also gambling there? Because you may work in Vegas. Is it like really hot?
Well, I'm wrong. I mean, I'm on vacation right now.
Yeah.
So seeing clocks is a very refreshing thing. But having to watch the Polar Express all the time to remind me of my home when I always take vacation around this time anyway.
yeah, me too.
But it's always 5 minutes to midnight.
Whoa,
Always.
5 minutes to midnight.
So when little Timmy got picked up in Grand Rapids and it was 5 minutes to midnight, and then they got to the North Pole at 5 minutes to midnight, that's bloody accurate.
Is Timmy okay? I don't know who this Timmy is.
Timmy, he was the one wearing the yellow.
I only saw Polar Express once, and I was watching it with Mildred, who was snoring through her iron lung, and I really couldn't pay attention.
Why are you talking about Mildred so much? Are you...
Do I sense an affair?
I know she got hotter that she's out of the iron lung now. Are you guys... I mean,
or is she still in the iron lung?
No, she got out.
She got out of it?
Yeah. She got a transplant from Johns Hopkins.
That's a good hospital.
I will tell you, the iron lung is a great way to shed a few.
Oh, is that so? Is she a toothpick now?
I mean, no, she's not gross. She's hot.
She's a brick toothpick,
She's
I
hot,
tell
yeah.
you.
How does that work?
She knows how to...
Brick toothpick.
Brick.
She's a brick.
Wordsmiths.
Toothpick. I almost went into like a Lane Staley, like sort of like...
Don't suck yourself.
Is that...
That's a Soundgarden guy?
No.
Alice in Chains.
Yes.
That's Lane Staley, right?
Man in the box.
I thought his name was Alice.
Man in the box.
Bury your nose and shit.
Speaking of... What's that?
Speaking of coming...
It's the lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of coming to choke the rooster.
Hey.
That is a lyrics of that song. You ever think of just how dumb some fucking songs are? It's like, what made you just write that down on a piece of paper? I would never.
Some
even
people grow up with
Yeah.
grandparents who every morning come downstairs and choke their rooster.
For what purpose, Delilah?
To let the rooster know who's boss.
So you choke it until it like sees its life flash before its eyes, and then let it go. And
then you go back up
your lesson.
And we're going back upstairs to get a little more sleep.
You know, I've gorged myself on Chick-fil-A on this vacation. I've had it about 5 times today.
I had it today as well.
Because
it's delicious.
The only sustenance we have up in the North Pole, sugar, cookies, and peppermint. And yet those elves don't get fat, but Klaus keeps getting fatter and fatter.
So you don't have like any protein up there?
Well, the things that we
polar bears,
the things that we could eat,
penguins?
Santa uses them to fly, so we can't just kill the damn reindeer.
Why don't you breed more reindeer?
There's 8 of them.
You're a breeder.
They're immortal.
So you really don't need to breed more. They're just there forever.
That's why they fly.
What if one gets lazy? What if it has a cold or something? Then you're down a reindeer. You need backup reindeers.
What if you were?
Or are there backup reindeers that we don't know about? Some like in the stables that we never hear about.
Yes.
Which ones?
Name one.
Milky Way.
Milky Way. That's a good name for a reindeer. So why is he in the stable? Why isn't he on the? Why is he in the starting lineup?
Because the elves ride him.
Oh, the elves ride him. Okay. Well, then he's useful.
So once Klaus takes off and he explodes in that firework, because remember, Polar Express, 100% accurate depiction of this. I need
shaking his head.
I need to drill that in because people think that like the Santa Claus with Tim Allen was accurate.
No.
Like no, that's just a bunch of kids.
Tim Allen does.
Let's go ahead and pause it right now.
Yeah.
And go watch the Polar Express and come back and finish the episode.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
So this is the first ever.
Okay, pause.
And we're back.
Oh my god!
Did you like it?
That's what it's like.
I didn't know how graphic it was. You know, like
elves are like
explosions,
the jockeys of the North Pole.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is insane. Wow. And all that is real.
Yes.
Jesus, man. Well,
I'm gonna have to sit with that for a minute.
Now, all of that is real. There's not one thing that is like that's they're exaggerating a little bit.
It's all real.
I mean, even what's the most historically accurate film we can think of?
Lincoln.
I mean, even Lincoln had some exaggeration.
the one where he hunts vampires.
No, just Lincoln.
Oh, that'd be a good movie. Santa Claus Vampire Hunter. Because he has the sleigh and he flies and he could chase after. Think about this scene in a movie, all right? A vampire is like, and he's like eating somebody's neck. He flies away and police are like, we can't get him, he's flying away. And Santa Claus is like, let me handle this. It's played by Frank Stallone.
If Santa delivered presents and hunted vampires at the same time, that would be multitasking.
Wouldn't that be great?
And speaking of multitasking,
we
need to get to our topic of the day.
Wait, what?
Beating the clock?
Oh, yes! Yeah, that was a good segue, Delilah. Have you been working your segues?
Yeah, I've been killing it.
Our topic of the day is beating the clock. Public masturbation at work. Yeah. Because you can't beat that.
The public one's very different.
Yeah, when that happens here in our country, we put posters like in the subway. This person was publicly masturbating.
A picture of their dick.
Oh, lovely.
Have you seen this dick? Do you do that for the elves that get caught masturbating in public?
Well, not even masturbating. Like, they probably steal some of the cookies or steal some of the toys off the line, right? You probably get that.
I mean, I'm just a geneticist. I'm not their behavioralist.
Oh,
I'm holding you personally responsible for every time they jerk off.
Just because I'm the only foreigner who lives up there.
Because you haven't bred it out of them yet.
Yeah, true.
That's not what Klaus wants.
What are your duties?
Klaus wants lots of elf jerking off. Klaus says if you breed any of that elf jerking off out of him, your ass is grass.
You'd be surprised when they get Steven Tyler to perform that song every year. Rocking on top of the world.
Is he an elf?
Yeah, he was on the top of that unicycle. We just watched the movie.
His daughter was. He was on top of the motorcycle.
You okay?
Unicycle.
I started tearing up because what an ending. What an ending. I did not see that one coming.
It is very sad.
They all sing that song. The Polar Express.
Oh, yes.
I don't want to close my eyes. Don't want a Polar Express.
Because I'm Polar Express. And I don't want a Polar Express.
Steven Tyler, he's a national treasure. Speaking of national treasure, our topic of the day is Nick Cage. No, not Nick Cage. I wish it was. So, what are your duties? What are your responsibilities? Because I'm sure a lot of people don't know what a geneticist even is, especially one that works at the North Pole. What exactly do you do?
Well, unfortunately...
Walk us through a day, like by the time you wake up to the time you tuck yourself in with a bunch of elves around you.
Because we're assuming you're alone.
Well, there is... You're correct. And it is dismal.
Oh.
That's why I take a 2-month vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Klaus won't see me till February.
Work hard, play hard, bro.
Exactly.
All right, so walk us through. Wake up.
I wake up and I look through the tasks for the day, and typically it involves impregnating Mrs. Klaus.
Oh, wait. These elves pop out of Mrs. Claus.
Who wants to bang Mrs. Claus today?
I do.
Well, actually,
Not everyone can bang her today.
It's an elf sperm bank.
Oh, so they don't actually even get the physical touch.
No.
The human touch.
Right.
A Bruce Springsteen song.
Right, because Mrs. Klaus is fairly large as well. I mean, she's constantly baking, and
You mean like getting high baking, or?
Sure. I mean, like this. We
need to hook her up with some Coke soap.
The North Pole is its own municipality. I don't care if the United Kingdom or America or Canada has colonized the North Pole with whatever flag or weather station they have up there. There's a damn city on top of the ice, which the hole in the ozone layer, more sunlight, more helium getting there. I'm surprised we haven't floated away.
You ever done a TED Talk? You have like the voice for a TED Talk. Like you get information out there. You have good emphasis.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there any truth to the rumor that there's an IKEA up there and that's where all the toys come from?
Ooh.
No, the IKEA's at Svalbard.
What is Svalbard?
Where the Golden Compass took place.
That's true too.
Yes.
All right, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That one true?
Of course.
What? How about Divergent? The Divergent series, young adult Divergent, with
That's in space.
How about Coming to America? True story.
Oh, with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
We're talking young adult. Twilight, vampires, werewolves. They real?
No.
Teen Wolf. Did he really live?
Teen Wolf.
What is
he? A basset hound?
What is so? I'm sure there's a lot of job security, but what would be your ideal? What would be your dream breed? If you could have any breed or job? What would it be? What would you want to breed?
We're talking dogs.
Anything. Dogs, elves, vampires.
I would think corn, but it's all been done.
Unicorns. What would be your dream breed?
Dream breed.
Or are you like Island Dr. Moreau? You want to breed them all together?
No. I don't want a Cronenberg universe.
Are you scared to dream? Do you not want to close your eyes?
Do you not
want to fall asleep?
know the Cronenberg universe? Everybody's all these weird monsters. They've got arms and penises coming out of everywhere.
Cronenberg cinematic universe?
Yeah. No,
that would be a fucked up universe.
The dimension where everybody's a Cronenberg monster.
Yeah. What's your dream breed?
My dream breed probably one that doesn't sound like any of the others at the North Pole. because they have that high-pitched sound. It comes from Hackensack, New Jersey. I didn't do it.
Hey, let's make some fucking toys up in here.
Oh, God.
It is Christmas.
Bobby, the Jersey
Hey,
elf.
boss, are we taking the pneumatic? Of course we're taking the pneumatic. The only way fastest way to the square. Okay.
God, I didn't know we got a regular Joe Pesci on the show. Wow, zowie.
That's what they all sound like.
So
it's because of the helium.
I do want to talk about our topic of the day. I want to get your perspective. Our topic of the day is beating the clock, masturbation at work. But I'm looking at time. It's actually the clock has actually moved upwards. It's only 3 minutes till midnight, and so we have to get going.
You know, are you sure? Because I ate a bar of my Coke soap and I could go all night.
By the way, if Santa takes samplers, we're gonna send you home back to the North Pole with some Coke soap. How about that? That was probably your thing. Sorry, Delilah, to see that. But I'm so sorry. We talked a lot about a lot of great stuff. If you're curious about masturbating at work, please go to our Safe for Work site, thesexpertspodcast.com. That's our Safe for Work. But that's it for the Sexperts. Thank you, Willie T. Jellos. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah. Hey, Darren, I'm feeling kind of fat. I might have to invent Diet Coat soap.
See you sex time.
Merry Christmas.
To do it simply true, we're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.